And we're live.
Hey everybody! Are we live really?
Yeah, we're live right now.
I'm nervous. I don't want to go
People
yet. I'm
looking
scared.
at us.
Oh,
It's
hi.
weird, we don't have our...
Yeah, hey everybody. It's November 19th. It is Tuesday. We're back. We haven't been here in
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks?
2 weeks. Back to formula, Dr. Strom. That's a reference that nobody will know. I'm Jake Baldino. I'm joined as always by Andrew Philip Gebbia.
Hello, it's me.
How you doing?
Good. Good
to
to
see
be
you.
here. Good to be here.
Yeah, really
Your
good to
hands
have
are
you.
really warm and kind of clammy.
Because I've been playing a video game all day.
Oh, that's great.
It's the Stadia hands.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, those Stadia hands. Those Stevia hands.
Tom on the board. How are you, Tom?
Good.
gonna shake his hand?
I'm very tired. We've been busy. We've been shooting Stadia stuff.
Yeah, we've been making Stadia
Talking
videos.
about video games.
Spoiler alert. Don't like it. Tom, how are you for real, though?
I got one right here.
You
I got
do.
the control. I got
yeah,
the
we have the
controller.
box. Well, second half of
It's
the show,
weird
we'll
to
throw
say
up the
I
box.
have a Stadia because Stadia is the service. This is just a controller for it.
And the code stumbled in through the finish line today.
Yeah.
To play it.
We had the controllers for days, but we didn't get the code for mine until today.
Yeah, it's we definitely have a lot to say about
Yeah.
that. We have a lot to say about a lot of things because we have been gone. We have to catch up on Jedi Fallen Order. We have to catch up on Death Stranding. We have to catch up on
You can talk about Pokemon for a minute.
Pokemon for a minute. We're gonna have to the Game Awards. Are we going to talk about that? We don't need to talk about that. We have to talk about Valve, though. There's a lot.
Yes.
So, should we start with what we're playing?
Sure. What do you guys want to start with? Jedi, and then we'll go into Death Stranding because that's probably going to take longer.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order, I think, is
Why are
very
you
good.
staring at me?
Why am I staring at you? 'Cause
I
you're my
didn't
host.
set up my stream
you're
deck,
my
and I feel
host.
like an
That's
idiot.
true.
You what?
Jedi Fallen Order. There we go.
Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order is technically rough around the edges, but I think very, very good.
Yeah, no,
as a game.
I'm loving it. It's a video game, which is what I really like. I really like climbing things in games. What? I like to climb. I'm sorry.
So how much have you guys played?
Just about all of it.
Really?
I have not played just about all of it. I just started on Sunday.
Trying to 100%.
I'm definitely gonna 100%. That's what's taking me so long is I like finish like a planet and then I run through it again to see what I missed, and then go back to that starting planet to get the shit there that I missed.
So you like the combat or what?
The combat, I like it, but I don't know if I'm not good at it or if there's something wrong with the combat.
I feel like the parry window isn't like I'm playing
weird.
on Jedi Master. You're playing on Jedi Master also.
Yes, it's
Oh,
weird.
really?
The parry window is weird, and I'm not like. There are times where I'll hit it, and I think like it's usually when I'm fighting like a big trolley-looking beast, where like I'll hit it and I'm like I'll get hurt, but it's like all right, I definitely hit LB. Like I definitely parried that.
The big
Like-
beast things are the fights I enjoyed the least.
Same.
You
Yeah,
know?
same.
It's because of the combat.
Yes. Same.
But like one-on-one, or a couple two-tree stormtroopers.
Yeah,
you know, like that,
fighting
I
the
like.
scout troopers,
Oh,
the
I could
purge troopers.
deflect a beam for like.
Oh yeah, days.
Yeah.
Deflecting beams for days.
It feels good too when you just get a good run going. You take out a couple dudes at once,
Yeah.
deflect a dude, parry another dude. I think it's satisfying. I think
Yeah.
it does a good, not to like repeat myself from my before you buy, but I think it does a good job of walking the line of the lightsaber problem.
Yeah.
Where it's like, how powerful can you make the lightsaber to the point where the game is too easy?
Yeah.
But how do you
hit
how do you
Y.
make it have
Yeah.
a thing?
If you hit Y on like
Yeah.
any like normal creature, it slices it clean in half.
which is good. As it should. It's satisfying.
I think it does a good job at not always forcing you. Like the game, it's not all combat, which I really like too. If anything, there's way more.
A lot of other stuff.
There's
I
way
spent-
more exploring and climbing than combat, I would say.
I spent
and
way more
appreciate
time
that.
on a puzzle that I was stuck on last night.
The puzzle's bullshit.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. We talked about it. The puzzle's bullshit.
Than I did actually fighting dudes.
Yeah.
That puzzle made me feel like a genius.
That
How-
says I could fuck up those temple guardians now though. Those big
Oh,
metal,
yeah.
metal
Yeah.
boys.
That's what I like about all the enemies is like once you get them figured out,
You know him.
like in a Souls-like game, like once you figure out, Sekiro especially though, it's like once you figure out
The rhythm.
where to parry, like really where to parry.
Once you figure out, okay, he's gonna do this stomp, and
Then
I
I
need to
do
go
the thing.
back because I can't avoid that.
Yeah.
So when they go red, that means that can't be blocked, right?
Means you have to evade it. Yes.
Yeah.
You have
Okay.
to dodge it. How cool is the opening of this game? How Uncharted is the opening?
It's very 13-13. Tom and I were talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
it. Like,
okay,
Didn't
that's
it feel like the
probably
opening
more-
to 13-13 that we saw like at
Yeah.
E3 or something? Yeah. I think the opening is
cool set piece.
a cool set piece, and also just the way it kind of like flexes Star Wars lore stuff, and it's like, yeah, no big deal.
I was talking more about the big piece, but that too, like seeing, like in the scrapyard and just seeing stuff from like
Yeah.
the past, and it's like, oh look, like
It made me happy as a
Yes.
Star Wars fan.
yeah, I know. And I'm although like I'm not, I didn't beat it yet. I'm not that far into the story, but I am having like the Rogue One problem.
Where you know that like he's not in the.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so like this is like what you're trying to do is pretty big. What happened that, you know, like what happened that you're not here anymore? Which is what happened with Rogue One, and we all know how they tied up those loose ends. But I have a theory,
I wouldn't.
actually.
I wouldn't. Do you want to share? Like,
No,
for-
I'll tell you after the fact because it's
Okay.
spoilerish. But I have a theory that it's like I'm telling you as a friend. I want to run this by you.
Oh,
after the
okay.
show.
Fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
But no, liking it, and I think what's his face? I always forget his name, but the guy that plays
Ian
Cal.
from
The guy from
Shameless?
Shameless.
Yeah, I think he's doing. I think he does good. I
Yeah.
think it sounds like he's having fun.
He does good with what he's given.
I
think
love
he's
when he
a
talks
little,
to BD.
I would die for him.
Yes,
Him and Baby Yoda. We got
Yes.
two very good things in one
yeah.
one week.
very
BD
good small
one's
things.
cool.
He is. Yeah.
BD1 is very useful, I think. Oh boy,
I love the chest opening animation.
I just got another Stadia email. This launch is such a mess. Anyway, sorry.
I love the chest animation.
Oh,
How he
Oh, he
dives
just
in,
rummages
Yeah.
around in
and
there.
Cal is surprised every time.
so what I
Every
like,
time, like, oh, okay.
what I like is the.
Yo, Colin Williamson says Cal looks like Drake from Drake and Josh.
Oh wow,
shit.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Yo, yeah, he does.
He looks like him then. Definitely not now.
No, not now.
Tyler Ross says BD1 is such a good droid. We all agree.
Yes.
Yeah, he is good. I like him a lot. I also like that his eyes, so to speak, are very similar lens design to R2 units. Makes me happy.
Tell you what I really don't like is Cal's noodle legs when he runs around. He looks like an action
Sometimes
figure.
there's some weird animation problems.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of glitches, and I think we should make a glitch video. I've
I
seen
agree.
so many people fall through the earth, get stuck on shit. I haven't had a lot
No,
of
I
problems.
haven't had anything like that.
But I have had
I've had
him-
some like frame rate issues. That's about it.
I've had that. I've also
Yeah.
had like. Are you playing it on PC?
No, Xbox One is.
Oh, okay. I wanna
you
play
playing
the
on
PC.
PC?
No, I'm not.
I think we're all playing on Xbox One.
I really want to play the PC version though. I'm gonna double dip maybe.
Yeah.
But I have had issues where like I turn too quickly and his character model just kind of awkwardly like
I haven't
stutters
had, no, I
around.
haven't had that. I do have that with certain enemies though, like kind of like the troll. Well, we always bring him up. That the troll in Sekiro,
Yes.
how he'll be facing like that way, like looking away from you, and you'll go to hit him, and then he'll just spin
Yeah.
without his animation changing and just grabbing you.
Yeah.
I have that happening with some of the bigger enemies.
Yes.
In Fallen Order.
Yep. Yeah, it's almost like there were two enemies in particular where when I encounter them, I'm like, oh, you're the ogre from Sekiro, like
Yeah.
straight up.
Like, oh, you're just a shithead.
Yeah.
I can't see it. Someone asked what kind of lightsabers we rocking.
Green.
You doing green?
Yeah.
Or are you, Andrew?
Green, just
I
because.
thought you were. There's a thing about Andrew I know 90% of the time is he won't change his character if they have a default thing because he's like, this is the way it was meant to be experienced.
yeah.
I'm like that sometimes
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
I have the orange one from the pre-order bonus.
Just blue
you?
has been in too much popular culture lately, like other Star Wars stuff.
That's the only reason why I
Yeah.
switch. Because
Yeah.
usually, like, I'm like, I would think I was talking to you about this, where like I have a Marcus figure from Watch Dogs 2, and I'm upset because it's not my Marcus, because my Marcus did not wear that blue bomber jacket and that DedSec hat, like he wore something else, and so I usually like to not change things in games like this, you know, because
Yeah.
like this is Cal. He is meant to be like this.
Oh.
I literally have a toy of him sitting on my shelf, and this is exactly what he looks like.
Throwing it back to Colin Williamson, who says a lot of the lightsaber parts you get in the game you can find at Galaxy's Edge at the workshop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone on Polygon, I think it was
Yes.
Polygon, put out an article about how they recreated their Galaxy's Edge lightsaber in the game.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
which is pretty
Yeah,
dope.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
There's no. I've seen some comments. There's no new game plus. Right?
No. It kind of because it's like the type of game exploration-wise where it could break the game a little bit, but I would still like to. I would still like that very much. I'm happy that there are multiple difficulty modes though. I also like how straightforward it is about the difficulty modes. They're like, this is what we
Yeah.
change.
Oh, how cool are the maps? They're
Yeah.
like mazes.
Yeah,
Like, I get
yeah.
lost. Where I'll get back to like the Mantis, and I'm like, how did I not go down that court? I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. Like, and then I run right back and I do it again.
There was not spoiling anything, but there's I think it's the third planet in Zepho. You get to the point of it, you get to the end where it's like, all right, we did the thing in the story, you found the clue, you got the thing, now you know where to go next, come back to the ship. But you have to find your way back, and part of the way to find your way back is to use a new mechanic and use a puzzle, and solve a puzzle to get through. But you can also solve that puzzle and get through, and then also still wander around and use your new mechanics to get into other stuff around there.
Yeah.
And I ended up spending an extra like 45 minutes
That's what I did.
before wrapping things up.
It feels like I'm not progressing that quickly through the game because I keep getting sidetracked with new areas opening up and for me to explore. You know.
And I think that's good. I think
No,
that's damn good.
it is. Like, it's like I said. I think the level design is very smart.
Yes, I am satisfied with that. I also like just from actual planets you visit, from new stuff to some good callbacks like Dathomir, to references to other planets that you just don't really hear about in other new Star Wars canon. Made me really happy. I don't really want to spoil them in case there's hardcore Star Wars fans here.
We got some cool stuff. Daniel Putnam says Fallen Order is amazing. He said, but it runs very subpar on PS4, which I didn't know.
I've heard it's the worst on PS4. Not throwing any shade
so
over
I have
there.
a question
but
about Xbox performance. Maybe it was just me last night and how it was caching or something. I was running through that temple with the ball puzzle, and every other room it was stopping to load.
Oh, that was I haven't had that.
Okay, I'm
happen.
gonna uninstall it and reinstall
Yeah, I
it
haven't
because
had
I'm
that
running it on a
happen.
1X and a new 1X.
I haven't had that happen at all.
I'm sure everyone in the chat is actually way too busy playing Shenmue 3.
God, that's out today, isn't it?
that's
Falcon's
out.
reviewing that, right?
Yeah. I'm too tired. I wanted to. I was gonna, but Stadia is
I
like
just don't have the time.
Stadia is like the last thing for me, and then I'm gonna go die and live in a coffin. Die and live in a coffin. That just goes to show how dead I am. How dead I am inside.
Die and then live there.
I live, I die, I live again. I am the Chrome Man. I haven't seen Mad Max in a long time.
Nux.
What?
His name's Nux, I think,
Nux?
right?
I don't remember the quote. Overall, I
die,
definitely
live
give
again.
Star Wars Fallen Order a recommend.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I have.
If you like Star Wars.
Even if
So
you
I
don't,
haven't.
it's
I'm
pretty
not
good.
that far into it, but I'm looking forward to diving deeper.
Also, there's no. It's a single player game. It's like straightforward. No microtransactions. No online stuff. Like it's straight up. And as someone who just likes old school regular single player games, they're still making them, and they're very much good.
Yeah.
And I think if you like Star Wars, and if you I keep saying this, I don't want to sound like I'm shilling for it, but I'm saying, hey, if you do like these games, and if you're the type who is willing to vote with their wallet, this is one to at least think about.
This shows a company like EA who is very not
Bad.
Yeah, they are very not into single player story based games
Yeah.
without all the extra bullshit.
They're-
Hey, maybe that's a viable strategy and people actually want that.
Yeah, I was having this conversation with someone on Discord where speaking with your wallet doesn't just mean not buying something.
Yes. I also want to say too, there are some people who say, no, you know what, I'm not really gonna buy anything from EA, and I'm like, all right, I get it.
Yeah, I like I said, no, I don't. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I am. It's just think of it the other way.
That's
too,
why I'm saying,
where,
at least just be aware, just at least know,
Yeah.
hey, they did make a good one.
Yeah, and be part of the change. You could show that you want more stuff like that by possibly.
Also,
Picking
Control. Can we talk about Control? Control got highlighted for so many Game of the Year awards,
But it didn't sell well.
but it didn't sell well.
Yeah.
And these are the games I think a lot of us really want.
One of my favorite games of the year.
I love Control so much.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
no, Control's great. It's in my top 5.
Let's do a Control spoiler
Faux show.
podcast show.
If the guy that plays Dr. Darling doesn't win that award on the Game Awards, I will fly to LA myself and tell Jeff I'm upset.
We'll be there, so you can text me.
I'm not gonna
just
do
text
anything.
us.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
walk up.
tell
I'll
Jeff
be walking up to him
you're
and be like,
upset.
my friend Andrew says he's upset. He sends his regards.
You gotta say it like Drake though.
I'm upset.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say it like Luca Brasi from Godfather. It's a Sicilian message. It means to sleep with the fishes. You say, hey, why did Hideo Kojima win everything? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Speaking of Hideo Kojima.
Speaking of Hideo Kojima, the other hot game that we haven't covered since we've been on a little bit
Because
of a
it
hiatus.
came out and then we went to London for
Yes.
the rest of the week.
Geth Stranding.
Death Stranding, my
Death
favorite
Stranding.
Mass Effect spin-off.
Yes. That would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would.
So this is another game that I very much like.
Yeah,
It's been a busy month.
I'm gonna one up you and say I absolutely fucking love it.
Whoa.
Yep. I love it, and it is currently contending with another game right now for my game of the year.
So I had this problem where I didn't expect to like it, and now I really like it, and I'm afraid to let everyone know that I like it because I feel like that just proves that I'm a little piggy who will just eat up whatever slop Kojima just puts in my thing happily.
Yeah, there's a lot of dumb shit.
Because there's a lot of dumb bullshit.
There's
in
a lot
this
of dumb
game.
bullshit,
I
but
still
there's
love
also
it.
a lot of really cool bullshit.
How about those cool ads for AMC's motorcycle show starring Norman Reedus?
You're right. I just don't poop, so I never see them.
You know You know what's funny is that like there's been a lot of argument about there's been a lot of conversation about the in-game
Monster.
advertising, and
The water turns into Monster Energy.
that's
Tell you that
amazing.
The monster in my private room is gone.
Yeah, it changes to beer.
Yeah, Timefall Porter.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. So it's not there the whole time.
Which is weird that the beer also is kind of the name of the man and also the name of the rain.
Well, the man is also the name of his job and the name of his company. So
yeah.
So what I thought was funny is that like, and every like people react very differently to this. I don't know, but like I see the Monster Energy on the table and I'm like, ha, what a meme. Kojima, the brilliant master, has made yet another meme. And then the AMC Norman Reedus show pops up, and then I'm like, this is garbage. Why are they putting advertisements in my game?
I think so differently because I laughed at both of them. I was like, ha, that's weird and funny.
My brain is just
I don't
weird.
fucking care.
See.
Is that Barney on the back of his motorcycle?
Yeah,
with
what
him?
is that?
People were acting like Kojima having weird fucking product placement is weird. Like, do they not remember all of the IMAX in Metal Gear Solid 4? Or,
What about didn't you literally...
Sunglasses.
Yeah.
you had a literal iPod in Metal Gear Solid 4 where you can listen to a Kojima Productions podcast about Metal Gear Solid 4.
There were diesel jeans in Devil May Cry 2 and 3.
That
not
was
Kojima,
wild
but
for me.
yeah.
Yeah, still.
In Metal Gear Solid
Yeah.
5, every time a character would show up, it would show the name, the brand and model of their sunglasses. So
And it was always like weird sunglasses.
Yeah.
it's
Sometimes
like,
I
Kaz,
don't know.
I missed you. Here are your sunglasses.
Yeah.
These Ray-Ban aviators. Ray-Ban aviators.
Mad weird. I don't know. Anyway, Death Stranding. It's very good.
Mechanically,
I like it.
I think it's addictive.
Yeah, Colin
Yes.
Williamson says Calorie Mate, which is the go-to.
That's what it was,
Like, that
yeah.
is a straight-up product. That is not an in-game thing, which I thought until like I knew more about like Japan. I thought that was like made for the game.
Yeah.
I also thought rations were pronounced rations. So
I know a bunch of people
Ration?
who still call it rations.
yeah, I do too.
To go back to what you said, I think the gameplay loop is very addicting, and that's like I play like yes to advance the story and see what's going on because like I am genuinely intrigued with what's going on.
Oh,
While
yeah.
it's hard to kind of figure out. You do learn more and more, and I think it does get easier and easier as the game goes on when they give you more information.
It's also easier
But-
once like because you're going to new areas after you connect the network, and then you get to see like try new routes with the stuff people left for you.
Well, that's what I was going to say. So, like, while the gameplay loop is kind of the same, and it is just bringing packages from point A to point B and picking up lost shit on the way, I very much play to advance fabricating new things. So I love getting that new gadget or getting, there was a day where I spent a few hours where I found a truck, found a bunch of materials, and then just dumped it into roads.
Oh yeah, I was
like-
going around
yeah.
with a truck and robbing the mule camps blind and just building roads.
Yeah, so I don't want to like spoil specific gadgets that you get, but getting some of those and placing them around the world for me to use and to make repeat
Getting those
treks,
notifications
way
that
easier.
other players are
Yeah.
using the road that we made.
So like I'm playing for that. I'm playing to always unlock the next piece of gear, tech, gadget, whatever. Like that's what I'm loving, and I use all of it too.
I enjoy that the way
You
the world kind of feels like it changes just in the sense of the new equipment you earned. You're like, oh, things can be a little different for me now because I have this new thing.
Yeah.
And that makes me want to keep playing, despite the fact that like there are some parts where I'm like, oh man, there's a part of me that should be so bored right now of this.
Yeah.
Like I'm aware, like
Yeah.
oh
but then
man,
you're walking through and like one of those low roar songs kicks in. And it's awesome.
I was gonna say
surprisingly
the game,
decent
yeah.
band. I'm into that.
Oh, I've been listening. Me and my girlfriend. I've been listening to them nonstop.
Yeah.
Like all
Yeah,
the time.
I
I listen to Low Roar on the way here, and
Yeah.
I think those songs are like so well placed too, where it's like, all right,
Yeah.
the game knows like, all right, this is a long one.
Yeah.
Here's a cool song that just kind of works for walking in the emptiness that is this America that isn't actually real because it doesn't look like that.
It looks like Norway.
Yeah, it's like Norway, Denmark,
All these
Greenland.
great fjords
Yeah,
in
yeah, it's
America.
very-
But no, I am like, it's very much a game where I had to stop myself from trying to 5-star every prepper that I come across because I'm like, all right, like I'm gonna make this already 80-hour game into like a 150-hour game if I keep doing stuff like this. Like I just want that star. You know that star that you get?
Oh yeah.
You slap it on your pants. I'm
Yep.
like, oh, I want it.
Yeah.
And I also like getting the new gear. So like, there's a pair of boots that I didn't realize I could get if I leveled a certain person up, and now I'm like, all right, when I pick the game back up, I'm gonna go all the way back to that area because I want those boots
Yeah.
because it will make my life that much easier.
The boots are made for walking.
And that's just what they do.
Yeah, I think it's a game that I would have thought was very boring, but it's not because of the way it plays.
Yeah, for us,
You're
it's not. For
actively
certain,
managing.
yeah, this game definitely is not for everybody.
No,
Yeah,
and I really mean that for this one.
no, yeah,
Like-
I'm not just saying that. I was like, you don't get it. I mean it. I was like, it's not for everyone.
No,
time.
yeah, there are definitely some people, a lot of people probably, who are not. It's not going to be their thing.
And I have
And
no,
I get it.
I have no
No.
no ill will towards that. I'm like, I get it, dude.
No,
you
you
know
like
what?
what you like.
Like, dude. All
Unless
right,
it's
man.
Dynasty Warriors.
Look, I like Black Tar Heroin. It's cool that you don't. I understand.
Whoa.
Like, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't-
Jesus.
No, I'm kidding. Don't do heroin.
I'm glad you mentioned it, Jake, 'cause this is your intervention. We're worried about you, buddy.
Is that how you start an intervention? We're worried about you, buddy.
Yep.
And then we scream
You're
at
tearing
you
this
until you
family.
stop.
You're tearing this family apart. Now I'm gonna smash your laptop and show you how angry you make me.
But I need to spend all that money on e-girls. Please give me back my laptop. I need it. Anyway,
What the fuck? Where did that just... Okay. Yeah, getting back on track. Death Stranding. It's really good.
I like it a lot.
How cool is Higgs?
I like
Tom.
that he takes off his mask to reveal another mask.
Yeah. But how cool is that other mask?
It's pretty cool.
eventually he does have a face.
I need a toy. If they give me a Higgs toy, I will buy it. I will throw my money at it.
I want to dress like Sam Porter Bridges. Like, I want to, not the stupid haircut or the ugly face or the weird beard or anything about Norman Reedus.
So
But
you want to wear a spaceman suit?
I want a cool jacket. I want like a Bridges jacket.
Okay.
Big time.
Yeah.
Sorry, no offense to Norman Reedus, who's definitely watching. Sorry, man.
Now he's not gonna come to your cookout.
Yeah. No, don't come to my cookout. I need to spend all my money on e-girls. That was a callback to the awful joke I made before. You like that? That's comedy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, overall, I'd say I'm happy with Kojima doing his thing for the most part. I think the story is a little like, I'm still unpacking a lot of it, but I think at some points it goes a little too weird for the sake of weird. For him.
I haven't gotten that yet.
That said, he does go to some weird places that I'm like all into.
Yeah.
But there's other times where I am like, yeah, he definitely needs an editor more than he did with Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh my god, there's a part where you have to transport one character to go meet another character who is not pertinent to the grander scheme of the story.
Yeah.
And they spent so much time.
Out of
Yeah.
all the things they could have
Yeah.
extended, like a story arc, that's the one they chose.
Yeah.
Thankfully, you can skip cutscenes.
That's the one they fucking chose. Like, should have been given to Conan O'Brien.
God, no. Make him in the game less.
It's a joke.
I'm sorry, I'm just still butthurt nerd about Conan O'Brien being in the game and I'm not in the game. Why is he in the game? Why can't I be in the game? He's not even a real gamer.
Apparently, she's popular in Japan.
Who?
The person who
Interesting.
plays the
Oh,
the
nothing
woman.
against her. More
No, I mean,
just
that explains why it was so long.
That
yeah.
story was just,
Like why she was like important.
yeah, it was
I
like
get it.
weird.
Yeah, my wife leaned over and was like, "Is this Hideo Kojima's like daughter or something? Like, why is she in this game?" Yeah, fun times.
I love it. I'm taking a break from it right now, just because I was gonna beat it and then play Star Wars, but I had some things spoiled for me with Fallen Order, and I feel like it's much easier to spoil that game than to spoil
Yeah, you could probably spoil a bunch of shit for this. In this
than
game.
Death Stranding, because Death Stranding is like, look, this happened. It's like, okay, I need all the context, so I put Death Stranding aside. We're gonna blast through Fallen Order, hopefully get it done by the weekend, and then jump back into Death Stranding.
So recommend.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, I'd recommend like watching videos if you haven't already. I will say it does feel different when you watch a Twitch stream and you watch a dude deliver something, but like when you actually you yourself deliver something,
Yeah.
I think that's where you get the impact. So it is hard to translate through videos, but really know what you're going into.
Yeah.
You know, it's a hard mix.
Yeah. The best way to see what this game actually is just seeing like straight up raw gameplay, I think, and not like you just said.
Straight up gameplay and our first impressions on
Oh.
the latest games releasing. As usual, it's me. Yeah, hello, haha. Let's do some super chat, guys. What do you say? First, we got Private Joker, who gave us $5 in super chat. Thank you, to say they better talk about Stadia first. LOL. Sorry.
We did it.
Macho Man, always good to see you, man.
Big fan,
Thank
big
you for
fan.
the super chat. He says hope all is juicy.
It is.
Indeed, juicy indeed, like my pants. Cody,
Wow.
thank you very much for the super chat. He says that we're the Beastie Boys of video game
All right,
coverage.
I'll take it.
That's insanity.
Wait, can I be MCA?
You'll be dead.
What? Can I stir fry you in my wok?
That was a good one. Cold Shower, thank you very much. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the super chat, as well as Ryu. How do you say Ryu? Ryu?
Ryu, yeah.
Is it Ryu? Is it?
No, it's Ryu. Yeah, it's Ryu.
Ryu.
Yeah,
It's supposed
Ryu.
to be like one syllable.
One
right?
syllable, yes.
He says, have you guys heard of Pearl Abyss, the devs of Black Desert Online? They are making a new game, FPS MMO, teaming up with a lead producer from CSGO. Thank you for putting that on our radar. That sounds like an interesting
I've heard
category
about
of people.
Gotta look into that.
Black Desert is cool. Combining
One more.
forces like that. Also, Aaron Coates, thank you very much for the super chat. He says, Kojima is an e-girl.
Wow.
And you might be right. I don't know, man.
I don't know his life.
Should we talk about Google Stadia?
Sure.
Yeah, tell us about it.
It's a thing. It's certainly a thing.
Okay.
It is, in fact,
yeah.
a thing.
So, Tom, you got to see Destiny on it today,
It
right?
runs like shit.
So here's the thing.
It is a slideshow.
Yeah, that was bad, man.
Here's the thing. When you get it going good, when it works, I think the best is when it's on a phone. When it's good, it's very good. The latency is extremely minimal. The games look good.
Yeah.
You can play fighting games. I can't say you should play them competitively.
So you let me play Mortal Kombat 11, and I was like surprised by how I didn't notice any. It was like I'm just playing a video game.
Yeah.
I don't notice any input lag.
Yeah, but that's perfect settings, high-speed internet connection of at least 35 megabits per second, and the problem we noticed is that it's inconsistent.
Yeah, today we were rolling with 48 megabits per second, and Destiny just didn't work.
The games were still eating shit.
Yeah.
So like,
and when we had Red Dead running on the Chromecast Ultra on the TV,
Yeah.
it was running like
Yeah, they're right now looking at footage
Trash,
of
too.
Tomb Raider running, and right next to it, it runs like shit, and there is a speed test that shows that it's over 200.
I also want people to know though, like, there is moments where it's good, but whether it's good or most of it, like, even if it's good, I think the service itself is kind of whack and a ripoff.
So I just want to say right now, because you guys can't see this right now because the TV's off, but we're showing the Red Dead footage, and I just wanted to let people know this is captured directly from it being played full screen on a PC.
Okay.
So we just captured this with screen capture.
So running on a PC, meaning it's literally just a Chrome browser.
Yeah, it's a Chrome browser that's been full screen.
On like a regular spec PC.
And that
Yeah.
PC was hardwired too.
Yes, this
Yes.
was hardwired.
And here it was playing no problem, right? This is
Yeah.
where we had it running fine.
I had one hiccup, but really, really good.
Even normal, like a normal non-streaming game has a hiccup, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's one thing. Like I didn't understand the pricing model and what you were getting until yesterday when you
We had to
explained
walk
it to
through
me.
it. Tom and I were
'Cause
like shouting
thought,
through
yeah,
it.
I thought that.
Yeah, we were yelling at each other for like a full hour.
I thought
like,
that $10
figuring
a
out
month
this
got
thing.
you access to these games.
No.
Not $10 gets you access to
No,
4K
$10 lets
HDR,
you-
and then you buy the game.
Yeah.
But you also can't buy the $10 thing until 2020. You can only play the games right now
If
you
you are a
spend-
founder
if
or a
you
premier.
have paid $130
To buy the
down
controller.
to get this fucking controller
Yeah.
that feels like garbage.
The controller and the Chromecast, and it comes with that, and then it comes with the 3 months free.
So let's get
Yeah.
real right now. The control. I'm cutting away from this so I could show it in the thing.
Yeah, show it off.
It's going to sell much better when people can actually just try
controller
it.
is slightly too wide. I'd say it's a little wider than Andrew's. There was a Pro controller over here.
No,
There was, I
God.
saw one the other day.
It's a little wider than like a Pro controller. Like,
I got
here's
used to it.
Here's a Joy-Con grip.
To
for
be fair, I got
comparisons.
completely used to it.
Like it's a wide boy.
I got completely used to it. And the other big important thing is that you can sync up any controller to it.
Yes.
So there are positives.
So it works great.
the
with
other
Xbox
controllers you can
controller.
use wirelessly. The Stadia controller you cannot.
If you're playing on a phone, if you have it on your phone, which has to be a Pixel right now, it's only on Pixel phones. But if you're playing it on your phone, Google Stadia on your phone, and you're using the Stadia controller, one has to be plugged into the other. If you're using an Xbox One controller, Bluetooth connected to your Android phone, then you can play no problem wirelessly. It's everything's kind of
The
rough.
controller will work wirelessly on the Chromecast.
Yes.
It needed to be plugged into my computer to use it,
Yeah,
and it
think
needs to
you
be
can sync it to the
plugged into the
computer?
phone physically.
yeah. So, yeah. That's an issue. Also, the fact that the inconsistency of the service was a surprise to me, because day one I was like, this is excellent, it works. And then day two, where my internet actually managed to stay the same, where like our internet can be fluxed. That's a big variable.
Yeah.
But when the internet is the same and the service can't be consistent, the service itself,
Yeah.
that I think is an issue.
We chalked it up to it was launch day, so everyone was.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's a mystery. So I think the big thing, though, is that the membership, the $10 a month, which, again, isn't available right now.
No, you can't get that until everyone who bought one, which is the only way you can get in right now.
3 months free.
Even that, he
three
doesn't even
months
have
free.
it yet. He bought one. He doesn't have it.
Yeah. You're getting basically a big, like, overblown 3-month free trial.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you are...
How much is the Chromecast
Well, they'll give you
Ultra?
access to a free-to-play game and Samurai Showdown.
You get Destiny 2, Samurai Showdown. So presumably every month you're going to get like a game or two free.
Okay.
But the bigger part of that $10 subscription is the fact that you get access to, if your internet allows it, streaming at 4K HDR 5.1 surround. And the more I think about it, I really don't like the idea of monetizing features that are essentially things your TV does.
Yeah.
You know, like it's weird.
$70 for the Chromecast Ultra, by the way.
$70
So,
for a Chromecast Ultra.
Couple questions from the chat.
Yes.
Time with Soul just says, do we have to pay for games if you're a founder? Yes.
Yeah.
Founder literally just gets you the controller,
HDR 4K.
the
and-
Chrome,
right?
4K Chromecast, and some cables.
They expect you to buy, like they want you to go out and buy the new Tomb Raider game on
$60.
Stadia. On Stadia. You buy Tomb Raider on Stadia, that's where you own it. They want you to be on their thing. And that's the part about it I like the least. I don't want to buy a game on the
that's
Stadia.
straight up
Master
whack.
Dude asks, so how do you play it on PC? It's played in a Chrome browser that you log in through your associated account. I'm just looking at prices right here because I know people are going to be asking about pricing. So NBA 2K20 is half price right now at $30. More MK11, $42. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, $30.
You're getting these discounts because you paid $130 and you're
But
paying
then-
$10 a month.
Then Rage 2,
Yeah.
a game that just hit Game Pass for free,
Yeah.
$60.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein Youngblood, $30.
So you guys can get an idea of like how it is. I actually think the browser, like playing on a PC, playing on a random MacBook, I think that stuff is the most exciting because it's literally just Chrome. If you have Chrome, a lot of times your Google account's already logged into Chrome. You go to, as of right now, the way it works, I was going to stadia.google.com, and then from there I'd have my whole little Stadia interface, and I'd be able to access a game right there. The problem is that features are all over the place. So I couldn't find a way to buy a game on the browser. I had to buy the game on my phone.
Really?
I also only had access to certain settings of like Stadia settings on my phone. I could only make sure my stream was doing 4K HDR, like switch those on and off, stuff like that, on my phone.
That you showed me. That's right. Yeah. You couldn't do it in game, and you couldn't do it with the controller through.
Yes. It's very much early access.
Yeah,
It's
and
beta.
even like the Google Assistant controller, button doesn't work.
Google Assistant doesn't work. The screenshot button only works in certain instances. It just feels like early access, and I have no problem with that. I just wish that that's what.
They should have driven that more, said
because they're going to update it all the time.
Yeah.
It's going to have like 20 more games before the end of the year. There's going to be more, but that's more games to buy. It's going to have better features. They're going to keep tweaking it. They talked about all that cool shit about how it's going to work. Like you can just click a link on a YouTube video and it'll make you play a game. That stuff down the line is really cool. But right now,
yeah,
I don't know.
And that should be here now. Because I think those little things are like for me, those little things are the big selling points. For, like
or don't ask me for money. Like don't like to sell Founders Edition.
Yeah, don't charge me $130 to beta test your
like
nonsense.
to get in as a founder. Like
Straight up
disingenuous.
Gamer asks, how bad is the compression? Like, is the quality just as good as having your own hardware? No.
Almost, but no.
Because even
only if it's the best.
Red Dead, weird because he looked good.
Yeah.
A lot of the environment looked good, and the trees looked like a PS2 game.
So that's the thing. Red Dead, even when we got it in our best environment, it was running the best we could get it. It was on the best screen we could get it.
Right, it's seemingly 60 frames.
But it wasn't really like the PC version because some textures were different. The trees looked weird.
Yeah, we were saying we don't know what version it's running.
Yeah. So
like what build?
You notice it a lot too when, even if the stream is really good, when you pan the camera, like if you swing the camera around your character, that's where you can see artifacting or compression. And that I think is a problem, definitely. Playability-wise, I found it, like I said, when it works, very good, surprisingly good.
Yeah, no, you let me play it, and I was surprised by how well Arthur controlled and felt, and I was shooting dudes no problem, you know.
But I just really think it comes back to me having to buy a game on Stadia. I'm not the person, like, I don't get mad at having a bunch of launchers on my PC, but for something like this, I'm really not into it. And when I see what Sony is doing and what Xbox is doing in terms of like their streaming stuff is an addition to what you're already doing. Because honestly, you're not going to be using that streaming all the time. They know if you buy an Xbox or if you buy a PlayStation, you're using their product.
xCloud seems more of like an add-on.
It's like, yeah, if you're going to do this sometimes, here you go. Stadia is like, hey, this is what we do all the time. And I think people who do want to sit down on a couch and play a game don't want to stream it.
Yeah, I don't really know who it's for.
People who don't want to, it's for people who want instant gratification of like playing on a browser. It's people who maybe just don't have the money to buy a console, but they also have good internet.
But you have
and can pay.
But if you have $130, $70 more, and you have an Xbox One.
Yeah, it's weird. It's, I'm trying to find.
That's me. I know $70 is a lot to some people, but you know what I mean. Like it's.
So a couple questions from the chat. Master Dude says, I have 1,000 download internet speed. Is this good enough to play in 4K? Honestly, no fucking idea, because we had really good internet.
And sometimes it wasn't.
And like if you hit the Google thing, it tells you like your internet status, and it's like it's good. You are at the best possible situation right now. And it's still running bad.
Like garbage, yeah.
So most of the time, it should be fine in theory. But, you know, it's a little bit of crapshoot because it is early. It is in early access, despite it not saying that. Hit us with another one. We could do like rapid fire questions.
Let's see. A bunch of people talking about the price and xCloud.
That I want to touch.
They're talking about there is a free version of Stadia coming next year, right?
Yeah, 2020. You can for free have an account, buy games.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not
and stream
free.
1080p. And you know, I would assume that the 1080p could be pretty decent.
Now, the one thing I want to know about is how this will work with people with data caps. Like, we don't have it, but there are a lot of people in the U.S. that have data caps.
I have some information about the rate of. Oh, I lost it. The rate of data used is quite a bit. Somebody was able to track it, and it's no joke the amount of data it will use over the course of a day if you play all day.
I have a question. A bunch of people have asked this. I just want to throw it out here because I'm not 100% sure. I think it is the way it works, but if I go out right now, pay $60 for Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Once I stop having a Stadia membership, if I stop paying the $10 a month, I no longer can play that game.
Right now, technically, all we have right now is locked into the 3 months.
Because the free one is now.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that it's in 3 months, the other thing will be here. Which means you don't get locked out of your stuff.
Now this is fucked up if you think about it.
For?
No.
Okay.
This is fucked up though because if you think about this, down the line once this does all kind of like iron itself out, but if you paid $60 for Red Dead Redemption 2 and then you decide I'm not going to renew my Pro Stadia membership, I'm going to go to the free Stadia membership, which means the game I paid $60 for, I can only play at 1080p, despite. I might have a kick-ass TV. I might have this and that.
You have the expensive Chromecast that does the 4K, like all that stuff.
Yes. So that's very interesting. This is definitely a new world. I don't like it. Or not yet. Any other cues?
Nah, it's a bunch of stuff. They're asking what about resellability. It's a service. Like you might be able to sell like a controller for $50, but like is it able to seamlessly transition from phone to PC?
Can we try that?
It was like weird.
Like, can you pause your game and pick it up on a different device?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I couldn't figure out how to like. A couple of times I was able to like, oh, Red Dead's right there again. But most of the time, no, you have to like reload it.
Okay.
Thankfully, load times are very quick once you're in the game because it's loading off of a server. But yeah.
I'm sure, like in a year, maybe we'll be saying completely different stuff, or maybe Google is not afraid to just kill projects. So who knows? But as of right now, this initial launch has left a really bad taste in my mouth.
I don't recommend. I absolutely recommend trying it when it's available for free. I absolutely recommend that. Give it a shot. See what happens. It might be cool for you. I also think that technology can go a long way, some other way. But as it stands right now, not a fan. Cannot recommend. Yeah.
I don't like it.
I actually think it is going to stick around a little longer than we think. Now, I'm not like rooting for it, but I do think that they're going to try and like
Think
really
Google just throw money at it?
give it a shot, lose some money on it. I mean, I don't know. We'll see though.
All right.
Bummer.
Awesome. Hey, you want to talk about this news story?
Yes.
Want to take a quick break? And then we'll catch up on. We'll come back. We'll catch up on super chats.
Let's take like a 60-second break and we'll be right back.
All right, we'll be right back. I can't find the. I need to fix my Chromecast. Not my Chromecast, my Stream Deck. And we're back.
And we are back. Welcome. We're going to catch up with some super chats real quick. 23Q33. Thank you for the super chat. He asks, are you guys going to talk or do a before you buy on Terminator Resistance? No.
Oh shit, that came out.
That was-
didn't it?
Wait, what is that?
It's a game based on Terminator by the guys who made the last Rambo game. So that's all you need to know.
Dark Fate was good. I liked it. I'll say that.
I definitely look up. I've seen weird things like there's a bunch of sex scenes in the game apparently, so Google that.
In Resistance?
Yeah. Exziperu, thank you for the super chat. Sorry I ruined your name. Have you been trying Stadia with Ethernet hardwired? Yes.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, and we did. It was pretty well. It did pretty all right. You know, it had the occasional stutter because it's still the internet.
And in the Founders Edition packaging, you get your Chromecast Ultra, and there's an add-on that lets you plug in the Chromecast Ultra via Ethernet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a thing.
Yeah. If you're a monster like me and have Ethernet's cables coming out of the walls, like
It's
on all
JFE
sides.
says basically it's not ready yet. Yes. Gabriel Preciado, thank you for the super chat as well. Can't take it when dead. Might as well spend it. That's true. I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you for the super chat. Oh, he's talking about giving us a super chat. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Glitchlow Green, thank you for the super chat. He says, is it just me or are we getting into a dystopia?
Cyberpunk.
Homie, we've been here for a long time. All right. The last thing we need to talk about before we go, hottest story, blowing down the internet. Not as much as I thought.
No.
We're getting a new Half-Life game.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about how Valve has a Twitter account.
Valve has a Twitter account.
Wait, what?
Surprise. They used that Twitter account to tweet that Thursday they are revealing
Look at the time.
their VR game called Half-Life Alyx. Presumably based on Alex Vance. Now,
Yes.
Sam...
Thursday, 10 a.m. Pacific time.
Yes.
All right, so 1 p.m. on Thursday, we'll know.
How does Steam VR work? Can I not play it if I have an Oculus?
No, you can.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, okay.
Sam Mankiewicz from Ars Technica had some like rumblings and some inside scoops. Apparently, it is based on Alex Vance. It's like a prequel to
Really?
Half-Life, like before Gordon shows up.
Jesus Christ.
and it's going to be first person and like a physics-based type of thing, except now you have cool magic gloves that let you do gravity gun stuff.
Okay, I saw people joking about gravity gloves.
That's apparently the thing. But apparently the way they're doing it is just way better than other games have been doing it in terms of like pacing, story, presentation, everything. Like apparently
So
they're
more of like
trying,
a real game, not a VR experience.
apparently they're trying to go for like the killer app.
Okay.
You know, like the VR seller.
Okay.
Interesting that they're bringing up like a dead brand for it. Sorry, no offense. Like I love Half-Life. I grew up with Half-Life basically. But
That's probably why they're doing it, because it's name. Like, it's the name.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, I guess.
Like, I would do this or Left 4 Dead, like 100%.
Left 4 Dead VR would
Yeah.
be sick.
Yeah, it would.
So it's interesting because it does suck. Even though I think a lot of people saw it coming, that like Valve is finally doing something, but it's VR. They've been talking about working on a VR game forever.
Yeah.
We didn't know it was going to be a Half-Life
No,
VR
I
game.
didn't expect that.
So it sucks if you want a regular Half-Life game. I like VR, so I'm happy that I
Yeah, I
stuck with
think
it.
some more Half-Life is better than no more Half-Life. You know? Like,
Some more Half-Life.
Yeah.
Better than that old
like
no
if
more
I'm, like
Half-Life.
if I'm not going to get Half-Life 3, I'm at least happy I'm getting something Half-Life.
Yeah.
That's just how I think.
I'm really curious to see like they're doing like Alex Vance, but it's a prequel. So it's like we're gonna see her in a different scenario, younger. I think that's smart.
It might. Do we know how far? It might just be like a few days.
It might be.
Yeah,
that's
you're
true.
saying younger, like
Yeah, I don't know.
a few days younger.
I would do that in the sense that like technology is so much better now. She's gonna look totally different.
Yeah.
Just because graphics.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I'm just gonna make it in Source and just make it look exactly the fucking same.
Yeah, right.
Hell
They
yeah.
still just
Oh,
use the
man.
Source engine.
Just give me like fucked up weird Source VR game. That'd be great if that's what it is. Apparently, it is also going to showcase Valve's hand stuff.
like their
Proper
new
index.
control.
Yeah. But it's apparently going to work for
Everything.
all VR. Yeah.
It's not gonna work for all 12 people that own an index.
Not PSVR though, I guess. So that's a bummer. But yeah, so that's the thing. That's where we're at with that. I don't know.
Perfect
what.
timing with Oculus releasing the Quest Link beta
Yes.
this week, so now I can actually play it.
buy one of
Apparently, it does work very well.
I haven't tried it yet. Have you?
No, but I've seen
Yeah?
some people saying.
I need to get a long USB cable because I don't think the one that comes in the box is long enough, right?
No, I don't think so.
You gotta buy one.
I forgot how long that one is. Amazon.com/long-ass USB-C cable.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
It is USB-C, the connection, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
USB-C to USB-A.
Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. I guess I can technically do USB-C. If your motherboard has a USB-C, you can do USB-C
To USB-C.
Yeah.
to USB-C.
I have one USB-C port on my motherboard,
But it technically just supports regular old.
and it's actually a VR port. Like that's what it says. It's red. It's like VR.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, cool.
Those gamery
I just use it
motherboards.
to charge my iPad.
That's perfect. So, I don't know what they could do with this story-wise. I don't know. I think it would be smart if they just took it and spun off their own thing. Like a new wild, like they take some of the foundation stuff of Half-Life
Yeah.
and make their own thing. It's been so long.
feel like
Take
that
the
you- yeah.
features, take the elements, and just spin off your own new thing.
I feel like
dog in
there's
it.
another story that can be told there that's not Gordon.
Yeah. I miss him, though.
Oh, I do.
I'm,
That man who says
I
nothing.
was going to say all of his lovely words.
That great personality.
Yeah.
All right, you want to catch up on super chats and
Yes,
call it a day?
let's do it.
Yeah.
You can just shout him out if you want.
All right, we got, what was the last one we
Who we
did?
got?
Okay, we got Uncle Pimps, who says,
Excellent
you may have
name.
said it before, but how come Falcon doesn't come on these? He doesn't live here, and he also prefers his privacy.
He's also a hired voiceover guy.
Yeah.
So
more
he
than anything.
barely exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach Nasty says, anybody else disappointed with Shenmue 3? It seems like a lot of people on Twitter. I have not played it yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't
yet.
even looked.
Cody Waugh says, Valve is trying to hype up making games again. Sure seems that way. Arrow Live Gaming, woo the live show. Thanks for the support. And it's JFE says Shenmue 3 before you buy. Falcon should be working on it now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't realize there was such a demand for it.
Yeah, me either.
Curiosity. It's probably just curiosity.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. Anyway, you want to take us home?
Take us out to sea. We are here every Tuesday, 4 p.m. East Coast time. Yeah, this episode, if you missed it or if you're catching up, will be uploaded in a playlist. If you go to youtube.com/GameRanksTV, right in there, the main page, there's a playlist. You could catch up on this. We will be back next week. We're back on like normal time. We're
Yes.
not going anywhere. So next Tuesday, 4 p.m. EST. Also, the just like a shout out to the Game Awards. There's voting now open. You can go and vote. The nominees have been announced. We were part of the voting process for the nominees. So if something's there and you don't like it, completely blame us. Don't, no. So yeah, that's a thing. We're probably going to watch that in December and then make a video. Expect some news and announcements from that. Also, housekeeping. Stadia Before You Buy is going up today. Shenmue 3 Before You Buy expected roughly tomorrow. So yeah, that's really it.
Cool.
So thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Jake Baldino.
You can find me on Twitter at Andrew Gebbia.
You can find me on Twitter at @TomJohnson.
You can find me out on the streets. I'll see you guys later. No, that's awful.
Yeah.
You can find me at home. Good night. See you guys.